Good morning, good afternoon, bad evening, and welcome to Gaming Objectives. Change my channel's name.
Why has it got to be a bad evening?
Yeah.
Why can't it be a badass?
That's when the zombies come out and eat our asses. And
fucking gross, dude.
Yeah. Are they zombies?
yes.
No, they're zombies.
They're friendly.
Welcome to the Resident Evil 2 Remake unboxing. I'm so glad I can finally say that. And I got the collector's edition right here. And I like how the sticker here says, do not sell before January 25th, 2019.
It also says some other languages. What is that? Is that Spanish? French?
Maybe. And
Me pas
right
vendre
here, it says
avance
Capcom.
Hanver 25
okay.
019.
Let me get that address on that other side there.
Alright, so I've been waiting 2 days, just sitting, have seen this sitting on my dining room table for the past 2 days. I'm like, I want to fucking roll for you, man. But I have to wait for these guys.
It's our fault.
Again. Oh, yeah.
Again. Every boxing was like,
every
had to wait for these assholes.
I had to wait for these, but you know, these guys don't have a life, you know.
Yeah. Alright, so you ready to do it, David?
Do it.
Alright.
Yes.
My own knife from my new brother-in-law.
Hush phone.
Oh,
Shut that thing off.
Oh, dude!
no knife for needed for that.
Yeah. I can't help if it vibrates.
Hang on, let me borrow that phone real quick.
Alright.
Careful with your drink here, dude.
Yeah, I know. I see it.
Okay, making sure.
What's this here? UPS pre-order blah.
What? Why? Dude, open it like a small child would.
Here,
Jesus.
throw that over here.
Oh, okay, hold on. He might need help with this one.
Now you're a mile. Yeah. Look at the size of that box within a box.
Hey, it actually fit the box. I was actually expecting popcorn to be in that
I
box.
was too. I'm not gonna lie.
No. So if it went through turmoil, it would have gotten fucked up.
Yeah.
It had a thin condom layer protecting.
Okay, Daniel, this is when you act like a 3-year-old child who just first got their presents on Christmas Day. You fucking idiot!
What do you want me to act? I mean,
That's how I act. Psycho laughter.
wow, they really taped this up. So I guess we gotta do that again.
Like it gets closer and closer to David's face.
And then I'm gonna do my own.
Actual.
Well, now it became a David unboxing. We're gonna see what's inside of his face.
Now Daniel's gonna go ahead and have to do this one-handed.
Oh, pull it out, nice and slow.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
Yeah. Oh,
First time I've ever.
straight out the condom.
Alright, it's no longer new. It's like new.
Well, we just took off the wrapping.
Like new.
So let's take a closer look at this.
Okay.
And just as
Everything that comes with it.
yes. Cyberpunk Classic, reimagined better than ever. Yeah, we've been waiting 10 years, but hey, better late than never. And going to give you all the contents, which we will get into later. And I like how it has that on the top.
Treasure box.
So,
That's it
so
for the handheld.
before we start opening this box, I want your opinion on remakes, guys. Like,
Yeah.
there's been a ton of them out there. A bunch of remakes made like through, Capcom and various other contributors to the video gaming world.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I think that I'm on the fence because when you hear it, you're like, yes, they're remaking a game. It's going to be awesome. But then it could be shit. And then next thing you know, this beloved game of yours has been bastardized. So...
Like Secret of Mana.
Yes.
He's gonna shake his head like he knows what you're talking about.
Well, we talked about it all
secret Damana.
Secret to mana.
I love Cinco de Mayo.
All right. So anyway, we're going off the.
Mana de secreto.
De nada, gracias.
To the Spanish people, we apologize.
Well, we all have Hispanic heritage, all three of us.
Well, yeah, I mean, Puerto Rican,
Mexican.
Mexican. Mostly Mexican. Mostly Mexican, but also apparently European as well. So let's go ahead and open this up.
Knife?
Really?
Sides.
Oh, hell.
There you go.
Oh, slip it off, Daniel. Slip it off.
Nice and snug.
Is it upside down again?
Why you put the one
The
side?
box was right side up.
Yeah.
The cover was right side up.
But why is the box upside down?
I don't know.
Capcom's one more way they fuck with it.
This is what
Just
you get for
kidding.
making fun of Street Fighter 5. Ah!
Alright, again, so.
Tiger Punch.
Oh, they actually stickered this. My knife.
Where's it at?
I put it in the kitchen.
Jeez.
I didn't think I was gonna need it.
Dude.
I didn't think I was gonna need it.
Alright, so if there's ever some shit going down, survival type of shit, do not rely on Daniel to have any of his shit with him.
Nice. Alright. Nice. I should have just said it like that. So,
Puerto Rican? I'm breathing you in.
Alright. Open this up, and I know there's a sound effect for it.
Oh no, that's
Metal. That's Metal Gear, dog. Metal Gear.
Come on.
Alright, now let's look at this.
They put the most important thing first. Good job.
Actually, yeah, that's the first time I've actually seen like the game on top of everything else.
Because you would have to like dig for it. Deluxe edition on the front.
What is that?
Let's see.
Coupon code. Let's share with the world.
Digital soundtrack, Voyager. Oh, digital soundtrack.
You don't want to show that.
Yeah, you don't.
I actually flipped on the code side.
Yeah, all somebody has to do is pause it really quick. Oh, there it is.
Got him.
Help me put this up. There's a booklet that says.
Written authorization required to read this file. Top secret.
God, there's places for my fingers all over the place.
Oh,
A lot of holes to stick your fingers in.
wow.
Or other things.
Is that a strategy guide? Really?
No.
Oh no, that's the figure.
Oh, yeah.
Which takes up most of the box space. I mean, look at
That's
this.
awesome. Yeah, hell yeah.
Look at that.
Mostly what it is, yeah.
It's this box space.
There's got to be more.
No, there's nothing else in
It's
there.
all- it's
That's
probably all-
all it
It's
is.
part of the list. It's all in here. Right. So we'll.
Rip off! Just kidding.
You just hear.
There's a little space in here. I do like how the box is. You know,
Nice box.
box within a box within a box.
It's like Inception. Nice.
All right. Oh, cool.
So.
Careful. There's always so many of those.
There's only so. You're not gonna keep it in the box.
He is. Need that knife?
Do you need the knife?
I have my knife as well. Just double checking.
I got. Hold on.
What are you missing?
You don't need the knife, dude. Just pop it off.
There's tape there.
What tape?
One
fucking
value
tape?
down.
And to get this in, also held by tape. Richard, can you
Oh Jesus!
You manhandle that for us?
please help me?
This code comes with a frisbee. It comes with the Fortnite character.
Fortnite.
And it comes with
It's a skin. It's a skin. All right, we're gonna just go ahead and set this up, I guess.
Daddy like.
Daddy like. Oh. I almost lost the gun.
Don't do that.
It's not that hard, Daniel. Pegs and holes. Pegs and holes.
Yes. This isn't my first figurine.
Fooled us.
Just gonna put this over here to the side. Shush.
Okay, you gotta get. Okay, you gotta give him his gun because otherwise
Give me the damn figure.
Hold on. Because he looks like he's doing some sort of like. No.
Yeah, what is that?
Oh yeah. It kind
You
of.
see that?
Yeah. It's.
Make something.
He's like.
The only time I see a hand shaped like this is when you. Maybe that's just me. You'd be like, let me see that hand.
Or wait, no. He just reminds me of Jurassic Park. You can say the magic word.
Alright, so we got a flashlight
A mag light.
and get me the gun
Yeah,
first.
let me see, what is this? Actually, I don't know what the fuck this is.
Okay, put the hole in the slot. The slot in the hole. There you go.
Is it like an H and K?
Does it go?
Oh, like a
yeah.
1911 maybe? I don't
I'll have
fucking
to-
know, dude. I can't tell. This is not a real gun.
I know it's not.
Maybe in the game it is, but that
in the
that
game,
is
in the
not a
game
real
it's
gun.
called in the game it's called Matilda.
Okay.
That's what it's called in the game, but
Maybe it's modeled after like a 1911
something
or
like
Beretta
that.
or
I think it's a it is a
all
police
steel like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a police issued gun, so it's probably a Beretta.
Whatever it is.
Beretta.
I can't.
I can't shove it in the hole.
in there.
Alrighty. The thing is there.
There.
Alright, fine.
I was waiting for the fucking arm to break off. Oh my god.
Oh well, I mean, hold on. I mean, it's pretty sturdy actually for a figure itself.
What's it made out of?
Plastic.
Rubber?
There's a sticker on the front that says Game Critics Awards Best of E3 2018 Winner Best of Show.
There you go. There you go. Gun is in his hand finally.
Yeah, you want to look at, I guess what I'll do is I'll open this case. It's like, Richard, you know.
If I have to manhandle a plastic case for you, you're fucking just weak.
I'll keep that sticker just so I can have it. You ever guys know whenever you buy a new game, you open it and it has all that woof of like plastic from the factory?
It's the new case smell.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
what it is.
You want to smell it together?
No. Why do you have to do that with me? That's gay.
Because it only happens. It only happens every time you buy a new gun.
It's a Beretta 92FS.
92FS.
Yeah, and the reason, this is actually cool, I just learned something new.
Oh.
So the reason it's called Matilda is because it's from the movie The Professional, Leon the Professional.
Yeah.
Matilda's the name of the girl.
Ah.
What's her name's character? And that particular, one of the firearms is what it's modeled after, which is the Beretta 92FS. All
There you
right, something
go.
new. Boom. Nice.
Well, I mean, you said it was a 92 at the beginning.
I said Beretta, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is,
That's pretty. just a little gun knowledge there for you.
Yeah, here's the thing. This game takes place in 1998. So
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
'Cause I think,
Wasn't that the
professionals
standard
in the-
back then? Yeah.
well, I mean, I don't know about for police yet. Most of them use Glocks and have used Glocks, but
yeah,
I don't know. That's pretty interesting though.
yeah. So I open up
Or
this
the
case.
basic 6-shooter, you know.
Yeah.
I open up this case.
Or is that those Chinese?
Wow, look, you're just scratching the game, spinning
No, the
it
game-
around.
I know, just spinning it around in the
Yeah,
case.
Yeah, your lips say, fuck!
I hope
There's
this
like a
is
security tag under there.
and you go put it in your PlayStation, it blows up the PlayStation.
You just hear the PlayStation lens is all. Cannot read.
Well, I open up the case and there's another voucher in here for extra pack.
Show us the code. Show us the code.
The code, motherfucker.
So this is the DLC.
DLC for like costumes and guns. I think.
Now here's the greatest thing about this, because this is free DLC, completely free DLC.
Well, when you pay it.
That's kind of
speaking of
unheard
which-
of from Capcom, huh?
Well, speaking
yeah,
of which,
considering Street Fighter's like constant DLC was like, hey, we got a new season coming out. Hand us over that $25, please.
Yeah.
Like
You don't mind.
every new season for Street Fighter V was just ridiculous.
the
Like,
thing is, Street Fighter 5 is.
Don't defend it.
I'm not defending it. I'm just explaining.
no, you're defending it. If you're explaining it, you're defending it.
Fucking fanboy.
Exactly, bitch.
Am I defending it when I say, even to this day, they're still charging like $30 every year for the
DLCs?
for the
DLC.
for the character
that.
for the character season
Did
pass.
you know that they
not
started
counting
putting
costume bundles, which are also $30.
Did you know they started putting commercials in Street Fighter V between matches?
Are you fucking serious?
Oh,
Because I heard
yes.
that Street Fighter 5 is no longer making money, like for the company as a property.
See, that's dangerous because that's going to set a
I don't
precedent.
know how true that is.
Okay, but that could set a precedence for other fucking people to catch, other developers. You can be like, you know what? If they're doing it, we're going to do it.
Well, I mean, okay, so Anthem's okay, this is a little sidetrack off Resident Evil, and I apologize, but Anthem's coming out here soon in February, and so I played the VIP demo, which was a lot of fun. It was a lot of
For
fun.
Anthem?
But when you could actually play a game, they had a lot of issues. They had a lot of server issues and big problems, things like that. In regards to just playing the game, but once you got playing into the game, it was a lot of fun, and they're saying that all the DLCs are going to be aesthetic, as he zooms in on the crotch.
I'm just getting the details. Actually really impressive.
So
Here's the thing. You don't want to trash Cap, I guess, too much because my friend.
I'm not.
My friend.
No, I mean, come on. I'm wearing a Zero shirt, dude. This is like Capcom. We need another X game, please. Like Mega Man 11 was great. Don't get me wrong, but we need another X.
As well as the X collections, 1 and 2.
Well, I have the X collections.
Those were nice. I have if I had the money, I would get that too as well. But
I got it when it came out. It was only like $20-$30. Which, Mega Man 11 was only like $40, which, thank you, Capcom. Thank you. I want to Capcom, I love you. And I'm glad you're finally listening to your fan base, too, because...
The funny thing is, I'm probably going to send this video to my friend Yuri, who works at Capcom. So he'll probably see this.
So, okay, great. But, I mean...
What's up, Yuri?
Like, hey!
I missed you at PAX South this year, but...
I love you.
But in regards to Capcom, they're doing a really good job. Mega Man 11 came out. That was a phenomenal success, at least for the nostalgia players. I mean...
They did this. Hold on, we're not focusing on this yet. They did Resident Evil 2. This was something we've been asking for since I think 2010 or maybe long. So they got Mega Man 11, which a lot of people are asking for. Good. They got this. Good. Then Devil May Cry 5, a new Devil May Cry 5.
Yes,
Good.
that is.
Good.
I mean, and that's coming out in I think March, if I'm not mistaken. We can double check that.
They made a brand new and good Dead Rising again. I think it's
Well,
Dead Rising 4. I think it was. Yes, I think it was because 3 was an Xbox.
Okay, so no offense to the zombie franchise, but there have been a ton of zombie franchises. I mean, we got Dead Rising, we've got Left 4 Dead,
Borderlands.
we got Resident Evil.
Borderlands.
No.
You said Left 4 Dead.
I did say Left 4
Okay.
Dead.
Zombies ate my neighbors.
There you go. There's the
Metal
good one.
Gear Survive.
Oh, don't bring that game up.
Batman Arkham. I don't know, guys. I'm just like shouting out shit that's like in my head.
Well, the funny thing is, Metal Gear Survive.
Eventually, he's eventually gonna get to a game that's like, yes, that was a zombie game.
Mario Kart.
There is the bones. The dry bones and Bowser bones.
Yeah, man, they're fucking hating. I know what the fuck I'm talking about, alright?
Although the boos aren't exactly, they're
They're
Zombies.
That'd be more like what?
dead.
No, Crimson Butterfly. What is it? Fatal Frame is the game.
Oh yeah, that's the one with the camera, right?
Yeah, the one with the camera. Or
Silent Hill.
Silent Hill. Well, I don't know. That might be a mix, like zombie. It's more monster horror than it is zombie horror.
I take it back.
All right.
All right. Well, moving forward. I'm sorry, I sidetracked.
Handheld.
And you're gonna keep a good.
Handheld.
Do it like.
I wish.
Can I take over?
Yeah.
I just need to look at what I'm.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Let's bring that over here.
There you go.
All right, so this is the museum to the Raccoon
Sorry,
City.
my vibrator
That
went
be-
off.
Dude, this is actually really cool.
Yeah, this was a museum that got converted into the Raccoon City Police Station, and this is it reopened 1969. What a year! And let's see the left side. Clock Tower, which I don't know if you ever really get to use or see. There's the front entrance, but you do use, obviously.
Only one.
And the right side, which you've never seen. And help me out here, you can flip it over.
Tear it.
All right, let's see. What is this? Oh, this appears to be, I guess,
It's
the
the interior.
Yeah. The lobby, like looking in from the doors here.
Yeah, it's the interior.
Yeah, because this statue right here is right when you see when you walk in.
Yeah.
Although they did change the interior of the police station for the game. And down here, I guess, is the first floor map, as you can see. And they said they wanted to change it a little bit so that even like people like me who like religiously played Resident Evil 2 will still have something new to experience. Let's see, yeah, that's the guy. This is where you find like one of the only police survivors. They kept that. First item chest is right here. Going through the hallway, zombie hands come out right here. Let's see, there used to be another room right here, a separate room. I think it was the press room. And going to the back, there used to be stairs up here, but oh no, there's the stairs. It's been a while.
See,
Yeah.
he's dedicated.
Yeah, hang on.
See,
Let me try.
I'm trying to go.
Hang on. Look. And then you come over here, and there's a little treasure box, and here's the save. This is the save room here, and then this was a laundry room closet, and over here was the.
Oh wait,
butler's
remember the laundry room that
quarters.
Daniel kept running into every single time?
And over here is the. See. I don't know. I don't remember too well.
Well, it has been a while.
What's it say over here though? Like,
Okay.
Yeah, this is actually a cool little touch.
Okay, it says, "We pray that this new police station shall be an everlasting symbol of peace for all of Raccoon City." I don't know, but let's see how about that. I mean, eventually it kind of was, but
No, but this is probably like was done because look, this is a construction. These are like maybe not blueprints, but kind of like plans, I guess, of the layout.
yeah, sure.
So that's kind of cool because this is the building company.
Well, because
That's when they converted it.
Because if I recall correctly, in the original Resident Evil 2, the police station I think was one of the safest places. Well, if you're a survival, because it's jam-packed full of firearms and ammunition in an urban setting.
Treasure boxes.
Yeah, and so like I mean, I know.
well, I mean, where would you hide during a zombie apocalypse? I mean, first
Not
off,
at Daniel's house. Where he's forgetting to have his knife on him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much I can like survive with this. I know the funny thing you mentioned the knife because that actually is
that's
a
probably
signature
only
item.
good enough to like.
What about it?
What is that? The noisy cricket?
Yeah, it is my little pocket.
It's like I figured I might break this thing.
So Dave.
They use a combat knife though, like the ones that have like ridges and shit.
They're zombies.
All right, hold on. So, were we still recording? Just double checking.
Yeah, it's still
Yeah.
going.
Okay.
Thankfully,
All right.
it's getting better now.
I clapped so that
Well
way you know
done,
where to
well
stop.
done.
All right, so this is good.
That's cool.
I don't know if I'm gonna like frame this or not.
You need to frame it.
Although I probably...
You need to frame it. It is fucking nostalgia. You need to stop patting it like it's a dog.
Frame it with this. You can do a shadow box and frame that too.
Yes. So let's see what this is. Written authorization required to read this file.
Handheld.
Well, forget that. Warning. File must not be removed. Too bad. Fly sheep. Copies or reproductions are not permitted. And I'm sure this is...
Uploaded to the Pirate Bay.
Okay, so it'll probably take forever to go through this whole thing. I need to see.
Fucking look.
So what I'll do is I'll just pan it real quick.
Yeah, and they can pause it.
Blast away. And
Got some film.
yeah,
Film strips.
authorization for release application. I can't even see what it is.
Yeah.
It's way too dark.
Oh yeah, that's super dark. That's blacker than me.
Police force.
I didn't want to say.
Okay, I'll get this right here. There's the statue.
Oh yes.
It says a statue from the time when the station was in an art museum, placed in the main hall as a symbol of Raccoon City Police Department. Wait, so it wasn't originally a symbol of the Raccoon City Police Department, but now they're saying it is after it got converted. So what was its symbol before?
Probably just a fucking statue.
Exactly.
No symbolism there.
And another thing is here's a
How
change.
dark this game is.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I mean, I've been watching.
It has to be, right?
Yeah, I've been kind of watching
Other people
play
and all that stuff.
It is kind of dark. Like you'll have moments where you'll remember like being scared back in the day
Oh,
when
yeah.
it first came
Dude.
out.
Yeah, man.
Even after I played the game like at least like 5 or 6 times and the scares never really got me. There was the last time I think I ever got scared from the old version of the original version of Resident Evil was the liquor coming through the interrogation room mirrored window. That was the last time I got scared from the original one.
Well, they also added.
And I wasn't alone. I was with my friend Brian at the time too, and he also jumped.
Well, I don't know if the mechanic existed in the original Resident Evil 2, but supposedly you can pass by the liquors easier if you're stealthily like moving around, because since they can't see, they can only hear you by sound.
You can.
So
You can. Because if you were to hold this for a sec, when a liquor is first encountering you, like when they drop from the floor, like the very first one, like if at first it's just like on low on the floor, and if you like run even for begin to run for like a little bit like that, it'll go like this, like a cat, you know. But if you don't move after some time, like maybe like 4 or 5 seconds, it'll go back and it'll just start slowly walking to just random places. And if you do walk around it, as long as you don't get near it, you can get away. But from what I've seen in this game, there are a lot more liquors than there was in the original game. So I don't know if
I like how he's smiling every time you say liquors. It's just
liquors. Okay, every time there's more liquors.
I keep thinking. I'm like, what do you mean? Like first there's scotch and then there's like vodka, and you're like, there's a lot of liquors in this game. There's only so many different kinds of liquors, or do you mean liqueur?
Okay, one thing I wanted to mention is the statue plays a role in leaving the police station, I think, or one of them. You have to find a medallion in place and in a circle indentation, I think, underneath it, like a key.
Not a medallion.
This time, well, I'm about to get there. Now in this version, there's 3. It's to give you more to do, like. Find more 3 this time.
When do we go French?
We are Capcom. All right, so they're not much to see. They're just showing like settings of it. Several photos showing suspicious silhouettes were found on rolls of film. The evidence will have to be carefully scrutinized to determine whether these silhouettes are human or whether they depict the beginnings of an incident. I'm going to go with depictions of an incident.
So I hate to ask you, Dan. Like, are you seriously going to sit there and read like each and every page like it's a storybook?
No, just no. As you can see, I'm just kind of flying through it.
Now,
because Well,
This is cool. This would be cool to keep them like your bathroom for guests.
Yeah.
I'm pooping. Oh, look, Resident Evil.
Hey, some pooping
Really,
material.
release on the Switch, and now will happen.
Hint, hint.
Need more games to play when pooping.
I mean, Capcom has worked with Nintendo a lot, especially Resident Evil. They ported those 2 of those rail shooters of Resident Evil of the entire series of all the games, including like original ones. Well, guys, how much would you say this is worth?
I get to guess again.
I get to guess.
All right.
Well, it's that time again. Go ahead.
$129.95.
And I know I accidentally leaked the price to you, but what would you say?
You said you were gonna guess.
Yeah.
What would you guess?
Well, here,
$250.
you see, it was good.
250.
You were like, but it's actually $200.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
And yeah,
200. 200. Where's it at?
well,
Hang on, all right. 80,
for the game, like a 60.
60, 50, because this is really well done.
Yeah.
Well, actually, most retailers sell good statues for like this, like around
75. All
70,
right.
75.
All right, you know what?
75.
Hardcover book, map thinger,
Yeah, I think
DLCs,
DLCs, which is
Those are free, so
No,
Yeah,
yes and no, but if you were
yeah,
going to
but-
download the soundtrack, how much would that be? Like $20?
no,
Probably 10.
probably 10, 15 at most.
Okay. And then how much for the other DLC shit?
These are like costumes and stuff. Costumes, Capcom is kind of
well, okay, so
is known for kind of like charging a lot for it.
$2.99, $4.99,
Maybe 10.
Each
each,
skin.
so like $15 total.
If you buy it in a bundle, it's cheaper.
So how much would you say this bundle would be worth
I would say
in PS4?
$12.99.
maybe higher, maybe close to like 15.
Okay, so $15, $10, it's 25.
The highest.
So let's just say 25 for both,
Right.
60 for the game.
Right.
And this booklet, it's a hardcover.
Yeah.
And it's
And it's a collector's edition.
let's see how many pages it is. I didn't even count.
I'd say 20.
35, 36.
I have no doubt if you saw that in a Barnes & Nobles, it'd be like minimum $20 if it's
Probably,
hardback.
yeah, it's hardback. And if it was paper, it'd probably be more like, what, 15, 20? 12.
Yeah, down to 2.
Okay, so we said 60, 25, that's 85.
25,
$20.
20, 25, maybe.
So that's 105, and then 75 for this.
Yeah, that'd be about right.
That's 180, and then like $5.
Yeah.
Well, this is pretty. I would say this is like maybe 10.
It's made on a good quality paper.
I would probably say maybe 10.
So you almost have the value of what you paid in what I would say it's worth.
Let me go ahead and show them this.
Granted, I like in regards to the situation. Like I said, I got the Xenoverse 2 Dragon Ball Z game box, and it came with 150. It came with like a comic book that explained the story up until then.
All right, so
Okay, so here's the thing. So the majority of the value is here because, like I mentioned, the fact that this is separate, like, can be taken off, but it's glued or melted down here, and then the same thing with like the belt has a little bit of play in it, so it was a separate piece that was attached.
yeah,
And just the detail, the painting, there's no bleed over, and even the detail in the eyes and like the hair and everything. So this is definitely majority of the value is right here, because that shit
that in the game.
that takes a lot of hours.
All right, so this is pretty much like worth the price of 200.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we actually good on you, Capcom. And speaking of which, they actually have been getting off a lot of people's blacklists. All right, so yeah, Capcom has gotten better, and because they were that was with the whole Mega Man Legends 3 debacle, and you were one of the people that gave them crap for no Mega Man game for the longest time. But now they have a new Mega Man game.
Granted, I didn't voice it online because
No.
I'm not.
You're not really
I'm not
much.
one of those types of people who go on forums and rip on companies.
But then-
I'm not doing.
Resident Evil 2 Remake was one of the ones that many, including me, were asking for. Lo and behold, here it is physically.
Finally got it.
Finally touching it. And,
Finally spent that 2 Hunskies.
and then, of course, a new Devil May Cry 5 is coming out. A new Devil May Cry 5. And a new Dead Rising is coming out, and Onimusha is finally getting re-released, which is another one that's been fans for. People weren't asking for a new Onimusha, but they just said they would be happy with just a re-release on the newer consoles, and finally that's happening. And so Capcom,
good job,
fixed it up too, and
got your shit together.
Finally.
Righty then. And so I would say, yeah, this is worth the price of what, $200?
I agree.
Would you say?
Yeah.
All right. And with that said,
don't pay $3.95 from some asshole on eBay for it though.
yeah,
Exactly.
no,
Yeah.
avoid
Just hold out.
scalpers.
Just hold out.
There
There will be more from Game Shop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Game slop.
And so, but with that said, like, I guess before we close out, let's give a little announcement.
We got a plug. We're gonna plug you guys up.
Shamelessly.
Yep.
And
No fucking shame.
we got a new podcast coming out. I know YouTube's full of podcasts. There's some even watch myself.
They're not
but,
full of this podcast.
but they're not full of this one. We're gonna mainly focus it on nerd culture stuff, but from our take. Like, we're not gonna be ones that are like, oh, let's do all this and let's do all this about it. No, we're just gonna we're gonna keep you entertained while telling you about it.
Yeah.
Especially from this guy. Oh yeah, my channel, Gaming Objections, is now changing to Gaming Objective. Because it's a lot of time has passed. And so we are thinking like it's kind of lost its identity. So we're going to focus more on an objective-based type of setting. And I know you were having trouble coming up with a name for it. I even asked you if you wanted input on it. Okay, so for our podcast nickname, I found it because I was wondering what these guys could come up with a name, but he suggested let's use our old one.
I got one.
And I found it and say it out loud.
All right. It's Gaming Objective Anime Technology Systems and Entertainment, or for short, GOATSY. So, if you're not familiar, go ahead and Google search. Don't do it. You've been warned.
No, it's just this, like, I mean, you.
Meat
might-
spin.
Oh, Jesus. It's like you might as well tell people blue waffles, you know?
I just thought it was a clever acronym. So,
Strawberry Fitter.
Yeah, exactly.
That's about what it is. So yeah, yes.
Do not Google anything we're telling you right now.
It'll be a gaping hell of a time.
We're claiming that domain. All three of us. So we don't know when we're going to start exactly. Right now we're still in the
Now I don't know what people are going to think.
They'll love it.
We're going to
Give us a chance.
Yes, we're going to start. Probably get the equipment together. At least we're just getting started.
Yes.
So we'll let you know. I'll probably make a separate video promoting it.
We'll do a few episodes. We'll come up with a schedule. We'll hopefully it'll keep you guys entertained.
Yeah.
And be a little side.
Maybe
side project.
run a couple things off of PS4.
Oh yeah, definitely. And of course, for any of my long-time subscribers, if you sub to me from other videos besides the podcast and stuff like this, don't worry, those are not going away. Those are pretty much the channel's like lifeblood. So I'm going to still be doing those. Yeah, well, so these guys are a hoot right here. This guy's laugh is contagious, and this guy thinks of a joke even when he's sad.
Yep.
So anyway, thank you all. I'm a good host.
Because I'm always fucking sad.
Oh yeah.
Take an example.
Alright, yeah.
So anyway, we'll probably do that, and we'll probably also do a Let's Play of this.
Definitely.
Like as we did for our Resident Evil 7. I'm curious to see what we do, but now that this guy has more free time and we probably have better equipment, definitely need you guys to get more headphones.
Yeah.
Or headsets, definitely too.
Cool.
Alrighty
I
then.
have a headset. What do you want?
Yeah, so just bring
It's
it over.
called Turtle Beach, motherfuckers.
I
Alright.
love Myrtle Beach.
Okay, so guys, thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, subscribe, like, smash the subscribe bell, all that good shit.
Hit that like button.
Done. Do it.
He already said smash.
What are you waiting for?
Alright, see you guys later. Done.